tools that you put in the book? Your thoughts on that?
Well, as I said, I'm not going to comment on recent cases. I have written, I guess, about 10 or 15 pages in the book, and you're welcome to read them. I have nothing to add about that. I mean, this is not the first case, and unfortunately, it's not the last. And what I write in the book is, I don't have much to say about it. That is, what we have PC and the intelligence service for.
So what is the main goal with this book? Do you think this is going to change how certain parts of the world are looking at those drawings or at you as person?
My modest ambition is to try to explain myself, because what I've experienced over the past 5 years is that there is a big gap between the way I perceive myself and the way I see a lot of people look at me. I am not a confrontational person by nature. I am not a provocateur. I am eager to talk and listen to people with whom I disagree. I experienced a lot of doubt when I had to consider both political, philosophical, and other kinds of questions. But at the same time, I have to acknowledge that a lot of people see me as a troublemaker and somebody who's just out to provoke other people. So my book is my answer to that paradox and my reflections about that. I just hope that people will read the book. They don't have to look at the cartoons if they don't like them. Read the book, and I think they will see that I'm not in any way trying to insist that I'm right and others are wrong. I perfectly well understand that the cartoon crisis can be read in many ways, and I do not insist that mine is the only one and is the right one. But I'm just saying, you have been discussing this for the past 5 years, and I played a certain role in these events. Here is my story. If you want to understand me and my background, where I come from, my values, my outlook on life, you can read the book and then make your own conclusions.
Staffan Dahle, Swedish Daily Göteborgs-Posten and other Swedish media. In the book, you refer to the American decision not to publish the drawings. You give 3 reasons. One, first, they thought it was very European story. Secondly, to protect correspondence outside the US. And thirdly, you refer to that many Americans equal Muslims in Europe with blacks in the United States. I don't really appear to grasp what's your point in this. I mean, what's your own opinion? Because you lean towards the American view of freedom of expression very much. Has the Americans failed in this, or what's your opinion on this? Has the American media failed in not living up to the American standards, so to speak?
That's a good question, and I will try to answer it not very long. I mean, what I write, I thought about this, and what I write in the book is that I believe, well, in fact, some American newspapers did publish. The Philadelphia Inquirer, a newspaper in Texas, the magazine Free Inquiry, and the Weekly Standard. But it is true that none of the big newspapers did. And at the height of the crisis, I met a top editor at one of the big newspapers, and he told me that this had to do with concern for their correspondence in abroad. And I think that is a very, very fair consideration. My critique at that time was that if that's the case, then say it. Don't try to circumscribe your argument that you want to take into consideration other people's emotions and sensibilities. Be frank if you feel intimidated and you have concern for your correspondence abroad. But I believe back then in 2006 that in America this debate was basically a foreign policy debate. The 9/11 terrorists, they came from abroad. They were not homegrown. The threat to national security came from abroad, Afghanistan, Iraq, and so on and so forth. And American Muslims, they are their demographic setup is different from Europe. They are better educated, they are better paid, and they are in jobs, and so on and so forth. That was back then, but now the situation is changing in America. You had the Fort Hood massacre, where radical Muslims killed these co-soldiers in Texas. You had several plots that were revealed. In fact, one of them was also dealing with me, and David Hitler was arrested in October 2009. You had the Times Square plot. And now you also have this debate in the Islamic Cultural Center in Manhattan, the Quran burnings in Florida, and a little earlier you had a case with South Park, the comedy serial in America, where there was a threat against the producers, and Comedy Central decided to cut out that scene. And as a reaction to that, American cartoonist in Seattle, Molly Morris, called for a Draw Muhammad Day, which in fact was very similar to my reasoning behind the commissioning of the Muhammad cartoons back in 2005. She got scared because of the reaction, and she distanced herself from the project, but nevertheless it was executed by other Americans. And they received about 11,000 Muhammad cartoons that were placed on the internet, and they had a Facebook page that achieved more than 100,000 members, I guess. It is. I mean, I think you can read the American situation in different ways. I talk about America in my book as a counterexample to Europe, because one of the things I found out that the notion of insult mongers, or the concept of insult mongers in Europe, are all based on a specific reading of the history of the Weimar Republic and the events leading up to the Holocaust. And basically it says evil words lead to evil deeds. If you legalize racist speech, it will lead to racist violence at some point. And the history of America in the 20th century is exactly the opposite. You had the Civil War, 600,000 people were killed in a conflict about slavery. You had lynchings, you had racism, segregation, and so on and so forth. Nevertheless, throughout the 20th century, if you look at the limits of freedom of expression in America, they have been widened. You are allowed to say more and more. You are allowed to say the most racist and horrible things in public. But nevertheless, as the limits of freedom of expression have been widened, America has become less and less racist. America has more interracial marriages than ever before in their history. They had for the first time a black president. A few years ago, they for the first time had a black female minister of Secretary of State, and you don't have segregation anymore. You have the civil rights movement, and so on and so forth. So my conclusion is you cannot say, for sure that evil words lead to evil deeds. And America is a perfect counterexample. So I just invite Europeans to engage